right, Mean Gene Okerlund here along with Ben McCoy. I want to get that for the record. This man I talked to 3 weeks ago, and there is somebody right now that is a huge pain in the someplace, yeah, in the bottom, and his name is the Sadist. Tell me about the story and this constant harassment from this man.
Well, you know, before any of this started, me and Sadist were friends for a long time. When I went to Afghanistan in the Army and I got wounded in combat there in August of 2011, he was one of the first guys to call my phone. He was one of the first guys to wish me well and tell me that he was there for me with whatever I needed. And it's funny how things kind of change with time, Gene. You see, Sadist thinks that I'm trying to come back and steal his glory and steal his thunder, and that's not what this is about.
No, as a matter of fact, you and many other veterans returning, having your own problems to go through, you really probably didn't need this right now, but a lifelong friendship all of a sudden, gone.
That was his choice, but I'm going to make it right tonight. Tonight's not about Sadist, and honestly, it's not really about me. Tonight's about everybody who stood by me through the last 3 years of my life, the hardest that I've ever had to fight through. I had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to talk again. I literally have had 13 facial reconstructions. And I know that sounds crazy. Why would I want this match? Sometimes you need to know that you still have it in you. And this is one of those times. Tonight's not just for me, but it's for my wife, Crystal. It's for my son, Gavin. It's for my daughters, Verona, Ireland, and Marin. Because tonight I'm going to show my kids that sometimes, just sometimes, some things are worth fighting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben McCoy and the Sadist collide here tonight at Blizzard Brawl. Thank you.
Thank you, Mean Gene Okerlund. Damian Nelson coming to you here from the Waukesha County Expo Center for a very special edition of PWR PrimeTime here on My24 Milwaukee. We are giving you a sneak peek at one of the matchups from Blizzard Brawl 10, which of course was just last Saturday night for 1,500 fans in attendance, and here you see Sadist, the man referenced by our dear close personal friend Mean Gene Okerlund in that interview, on his way to the ring. This matchup, very special, folks. Ben McCoy spent time in Afghanistan defending our great country. He suffered an injury. His face was nearly blown off. He returns to ring action tonight for Blizzard Brawl 10. I want to thank all of you for joining us wherever you may be. We'll be back with an all-new edition of the Pro Wrestling Report next week. A lot to discuss, of course, including the results of WWE TLC, the conversations that Punk has had, CM Punk has had with Colt Cabana, Vince McMahon's conversation with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and also CM Punk going to UFC, becoming an MMA fighter. Ben McCoy now on his way down to the ring. Again, want to thank our colleague Mean Gene Okerlund for joining us here tonight at the Waukesha County Expo Center for Blizzard Brawl 10. And accompanying Ben McCoy to the ring is Gunner from TNA Impact Wrestling, who also spent time in the United States Armed Forces. Great night of action happened at Blizzard Brawl 10. DVD pre-orders available right now at blizzardbrawl.com. You can see such great action as a four-way tag team matchup, fatal four-way tag team matchup featuring the Bromans of TNA Impact Wrestling, Al Snow going one-on-one with Rockstar Spud of Impact Wrestling for the GLCW World Championship, and so much more happened at Blizzard Brawl 10, including the induction of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the legendary Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the PWR Hall of Fame, and also receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award. What a night it was. Again, DVD pre-orders available right now exclusively at blizzardbrawl.com. Get all the action, all 2 hours of it, at blizzardbrawl.com in DVD form. Ben McCoy in great shape there. You see the fans throwing the red, white, and blue ribbons into the ring as McCoy takes off those dog tags, which must mean so much to that young man. Across the ring, a very impressive, a very intimidating, and a very seemingly unimpressed Sadist.
Understand that you were the one that said yes to this.
Sadis with some trash talk to the veteran, Ben McCoy. And there's the bell. This one's underway here at Blizzard Brawl 10, a very special presentation here in My 24 Milwaukee from the Pro Wrestling Report. Damian Nelson here at ringside. There's the lockup. Oh, Sadis coming out on top in that exchange. Not necessarily surprising given the size difference between these two men. Both men sizing each other up now. Another lockup. Sadis on top again.
What are you going to do?
Leveraging that power. Leveraging that sheer strength that he has. Oh, what a takedown. Sweeps the leg and takes McCoy down. McCoy looking a bit frustrated now. Not knowing what to do in these opening moments of this matchup.
You understand it?
Sadis wanting another lockup. McCoy second guessing it, as probably he should. McCoy with the upper hand. Twisting the arm of Sadis. Really wrenching it in. Look out. Oh! And another. And now with that arm lock by McCoy. I want to thank our great sponsors, Gruber Law Offices, Bell Ambulance, and Robert Hack Jewelers. Great partners here bringing you this special presentation of the Pro Wrestling Report featuring one of the matchups from Blizzard Brawl 10, which occurred just last weekend in Waukesha. Now Sadis on top, wrenching the arm of McCoy. This has been back and forth. If anyone had the upper hand at this point, you'd probably have to say it would be Sadis. Sadis, an impressive individual. You see the muscles, you see the tattoos, you see the sheer size and strength of this athlete. Crowd here in Waukesha firmly behind McCoy. McCoy who turns it around. Very slow, methodical pace to this matchup. Both men, as I said before, sizing each other up. Now Sadis with the arm.
Can't do anything.
There's McCoy now. Gets out of it. Reverses it. Oh, what a whip. And another by Ben McCoy. A third. Now forearm smash into the rope. Sadis goes to the other side. No, he reverses it. And an elbow right to the face. That damaged face of Ben McCoy. McCoy reeling. Sadis ready, waiting in the wings. Big. Looked like that might have been a closed fist there, referee. Yeah, sure was. Referee's got to keep an eye on this action, make sure things stay on the up and up. Sadis sort of toying with McCoy. Should probably be taking advantage of the opportunity to possibly get a win in this matchup. Instead, he was just sort of toying with him. Now up, I think he grabbed him by the beard, onto the ropes there. Now blatant choke, referee in there counting. He's got a 5 count to cut it. And here comes Gunner to make the save. Just in case Sadis got a little out of hand there. Oh, right to the base of the skull with that kick. Big Sadis. Now Sadis, what? Outside the ring. I don't think he wants to get in the face of Gunner. Folks, this Blizzard Brawl 10 match continues after this short timeout. Sadis versus Ben McCoy in this special presentation of the Pro Wrestling Report Primetime from Blizzard Brawl 10.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
We're back here, ladies and gentlemen, with a special presentation A matchup that occurred last weekend at Blizzard Brawl 10. This is Damian Nelson here at the Waukesha County Expo Center, ringside. This matchup between Ben McCoy and Sadist. Ben McCoy, an Afghanistan war veteran, going up against Sadist. These two men have a long and sordid history. You heard it at the top of the program. Me and Gene Okerlund talking to, oh, there's a cover, only a one count there, talking to Ben McCoy about his time and his former friendship with Sadist. McCoy spent the earlier part of the match trying to get a bit of an upper hand here, and has not been able to do so. Again, the sheer size, strength, and power of Sadist has been the biggest deterrent to McCoy's offense. As we said, the Pro Wrestling Report PrimeTime returns in its regular form next week. Talking about tomorrow night's WWE TLC pay-per-view. Talking about the big news of CM Punk signing. Wait a minute, a cover here. A cover. 1, 2. Could have it. No. Only 2. CM Punk signing with the UFC. Becoming an MMA fighter. And a discussion along with David Hero on all that next week right here on My 24 Milwaukee. Meanwhile, in the ring, Sadist takes McCoy's head solidly into that turnbuckle. Now, succession. Right hands in succession is what I was looking for there, folks. From Sadist on the head of Ben McCoy. Fans telling Sadist what they think of him here at the Expo Center. Sadist not too many Blizzard Brawls he hasn't been a part of, and never really have been a fan favorite. Big shoulder out of the gut. McCoy really has to find a different strategy here, because trying to match power for power with Sadist is probably going to put him on the losing side of the purse. Big shoulder smash into the corner. Now McCoy down again. McCoy accompanied to the ring by TNA superstar Gunner. Gunner, who also spent time in the armed forces, showing his support for McCoy out here tonight. Now hard into the corner. Oh, he missed! McCoy out of the way! Big! Oh, nailed him right on the chin with that double leg drop, double knee drop. Now Sadist down. McCoy has to capitalize on this. There's the cover. 1, 2, not quite 3. McCoy with a bit of a second win here, going after Sadist. Now McCoy up, right hand right to the face, and another. Those closed fists are illegal, folks. Now a double axe handle blow. McCoy putting everything he has behind those, and Sadist not down yet. Another punch, and now a shove. Wait a minute! Oh no! Come on now. Referee's down, folks. The referee is down. Sadist, what a clothesline! Huge clothesline taking down Ben McCoy. See if we can get another referee out here before shenanigans ensue. What's Sadist getting ready for here? Wait a minute, Sadist going under the ring. This can't be good. The referee is down. What is Sadist looking for? My gosh, he's got a chair, folks. Sadist with a chair, a steel chair at ringside. The referee is knocked out. Sadist's head, his head. Wait a minute, there's Gunner. There's Gunner. Gunner, who accompanied McCoy to the ring, takes the chair before Sadist can use it. Sadist not too pleased, of course. Good thing Gunner was down there, otherwise this match would be ending in a very, very different fashion. As we said before, returning from Afghanistan just a little while ago, Ben McCoy, who's up in the top rope now. Wait a minute, watch out, watch out. What's this gonna be? Oh, what a crossbody into a bit of a clothesline there by McCoy, taking Sadist down. As we were saying, Sadist injured, tremendously so, in Afghanistan while fighting for this country. Now he comes back, gets back in a wrestling ring against his former friend Sadist, and man, did he just take Sadist down. McCoy now with a world of fire. Really taking it to Sadist here. Oh my! Sadist head first into the steel barricade at ringside. A few moments ago, Sadist thought that McCoy was going to taste another bit of steel until Gunner made the save, taking the chair out of the hand of Sadist, who was apparently going to hit McCoy between the head and the ring post with it. Wait a minute, here's McCoy. Sadist back in. Oh my, what a slam. Now the cover, referee back up. 2. That's got, no, was not 3. I thought for sure that would be it. Gunner with inspiration at ringside for Ben McCoy.
Stay down! Stay down!
Sadist getting frustrated now. Yelling with a chokehold. Referee there for 5. Yelling at McCoy to stay down. One thing's for sure, folks, this guy who went and fought in a war is not going to stay down in this scenario. Now into the corner. Sadist throws McCoy. Sadist now sizing him up. McCoy slips out of the ring, though, and averts disaster. Oh, McCoy fights back. Forearm right to the face. Now a boot to the face. Down goes Sadist. McCoy's back in this thing. McCoy can do it. McCoy known for his high-flying abilities. We saw a bit of that earlier, and it looks like we're about to see it again. Sadist laying prone. Big elbow drop by McCoy on Sadist. That could be all, folks. 1, 2, no, not quite 3. Only a 2 count there. A great elbow drop resulting in a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen, by Sadist. I'm sorry, by Ben McCoy on Sadist. Sadist now looking to get back up. Folks, we got to take yet another commercial break. We'll be back with more of this great action here on PWR Primetime.
That's right. What is the sum of problems? Word. That's right. Problems.
Blizzard Brawl 10 special feature here on PWR Primetime. Damian Russell at ringside. Ben McCoy versus Sadist right now in the ring. McCoy with the upper hand at this point in this matchup. Wait a minute, a spear! A spear that takes down McCoy. McCoy now covered. 1, 2, 3. No! McCoy had his foot in the rope. McCoy got a foot up in the rope. He knew where he was. He knew what to do. He averted losing that matchup by throwing that leg on the rope. Sadist, none too happy. This match took place last Saturday night at the Waukesha County Expo Center as part of Blizzard Brawl 10, ladies and gentlemen. Blizzard Brawl 10, which also featured names such as the Bromans, Al Snow, EC3, Rockstar Spud, Mean Gene Okerlund, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and more. All of that available right now for pre-order on DVD at BlizzardBrawl.com. Again, that's BlizzardBrawl.com. Get the full 2-hour plus DVD of Blizzard Brawl 10, along with exclusive backstage features that you will not see anywhere else. Wait a minute. McCoy almost out. McCoy keeps the arm out. McCoy fighting back. McCoy fighting to his feet. Sadist cinching it in. At this point, ref, that might be a chokehold. Wait a minute, McCoy up to the ropes, down. Sadist didn't lose it. The cover, 1, 2. Wait a minute. Did he get it? He got it. McCoy got it! McCoy got the win! McCoy just pinned Sadist. He reversed that chokehold, went up to the top rope, got the 1-2-3 pinfall victory. McCoy wins this matchup here at Blizzard Brawl 10.
Representing USA, Ben McCoy.
A solid effort from that man here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ben McCoy, returning from Afghanistan, where he suffered a debilitating injury to his face. Tonight, he gets back in a wrestling ring. He wrestles against his former friend Sadist, and he wins. He wins this matchup with a 1-2-3 pinfall right in the middle of the ring. What a great night for that young man. A man who we should all be thanking for going over and doing what many of us would like to but can't. He paid the ultimate sacrifice in injury. He returned here tonight to defeat that man. Sadist, 1-2-3. In the middle of the ring. Wait a minute now. What's Sadist up to? An emotional Ben McCoy. There it is, folks. Sadist extending his hand in gratitude, in thanks, in appreciation for all that man has done. What a special moment. What a very, very special moment here at Blizzard Brawl 10. Congratulations, Ben McCoy. You won the match. You deserve that win. And we're all damn proud of you.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, the insurance company may try to stop you from getting what's fair.
They better be careful. Now I've got Gruber law officers.
One call, that's all.
In our ring, so let's hop on in, ladies and gentlemen, and talk more about Blizzard Brawl 10 tonight. We saw great action. We saw the night start. The night started with a matchup between Matt Longtime and 3% Jason Hudson. Matt Longtime coming up short in that matchup, but a great matchup nonetheless. And then from there was an open challenge. I'm not holding the ropes for you, pal. There was an open challenge. It was the Bromans. It was Jesse Goddard's and Robbie E. challenging any team in the back. I don't think they expected. Matter of fact, I know they didn't expect to have not one, not two, but three different teams come out and be a part of that matchup. But the Bromans victorious in that tag team action.
Oh yeah, it was a great match. And again, the Bromans were barely even in that original match. To see them come back out again and also
I saw them
crushed again by Rashi Brown, the Skull Crusher. That was great to see. Our hometown favorite.
Meathead, it was a fatal four-way matchup, GLCW tag team action.
I was really impressed with the way the Bromans handled the 3-on-1 that they had in that match and still came out with the winners of the match.
The next matchup, as you talked about earlier, Meathead, it was Abyss one-on-one with what he thought would be me as he challenged me to a one-on-one matchup. Now, as I said with my dear close personal friend, Mean Gene Okerlund earlier, I am a broadcast journalist. Therefore, I was not going to step into the ring with Abyss, even though he grabbed me by my $4,000 suit and tried to drag me out here to be a part of that matchup. It would be not to be, as Tommy Dreamer, thank God for Tommy Dreamer, saved my hind end.
Damian Nelson, I don't think you recall, but haven't you been in the ring already with Mr. Kevin Thorne? I think we have video proof of you hanging by your underwear.
That was an exhibition, and that was my retirement match.
I'm just glad I didn't have to run and try to find help for you tonight. I'm glad everything.
And I know you would have, Linda, and thank you. I appreciate that. Next up, it was for the GLCW Ladies Championship, Melanie Cruz versus Dana. Melanie Cruz, now the title had been vacated by Serena Deeb. She had been stripped of the title, actually. And tonight, Melanie Cruz walks out the brand new GLCW Ladies Champion. And then from there, an emotional contest, folks, as we saw Ben McCoy, who just returned from Afghanistan recently, suffering a devastating injury over there serving our country, one-on-one with Sadist in this very ring. A very, very special matchup.
Yeah, and it was great to see him come back. I love the beard. You know, I'm a facial hair guy. Plus, he also was impressive, in the ring.
It was great to see some top rope action tonight from McCoy, and a very, very special moment in the end with him and Seda. So that was great to see here at Blizzard Brawl.
And as we talked about, folks, here in the main event, Al Snow retaining the GLCW Heavyweight Championship against Rockstar Spud officially, but so many people, so many shenanigans in that matchup. And talk about special moments. What a special moment it was when we invited Ricky the Dragon Steamboat into this ring and thanked him for his near 40 years of wrestling. And a very good time with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the latest inductee into the PWR Hall of Fame and the recipient of this year's Lifetime Achievement Award. Blizzard Brawl 10, folks, 10 years. It's in the record books. Blizzard Brawl 10, and now we full sail 1 year from now to Blizzard Brawl 11. But folks, during Blizzard Brawl 10 tonight, big news breaking in the wrestling world and in the mixed martial arts world. It has been officially announced that CM Punk, remember him, CM Punk, the guy who's been in podcast fame with Colt Cabana for the last 2 weeks? Well, he has announced and been announced as a signee with UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He'll be participating in either the middleweight or welterweight class. He is training right now. CM Punk starting next year. We expect to see his first fight. This is pretty big news. CM Punk going to the non-competition of WWE UFC.
Okay. And CM Punk, I expect big things out of him, real big things. Not Brock Lesnar big things, but big things.
Linda, CM Punk to UFC.
Oh, I'm really, really stoked for that. I heard that the news just a little bit ago.
You follow PWR on Twitter, don't you?
Well, yeah, but you know,
that's where you got
yeah,
it.
of course. No, I'm excited for it. I mean, you know, he's got that background, and it's really interesting just to see what he can bring to the octagon. And I'm sure, obviously, it'll be a big buzz. A lot of fans will be excited to see him back in some type of fighting.
There's been a lot of buzz tonight. It happened at UFC 181. Announced CM Punk has signed with the company. Now, here's a question: CM Punk, is he going to draw wrestling fans over to UFC?
I agree. I mean, there's already that crossover, or like, you know, a lot of wrestling fans are already fighting fans, but definitely bring a lot.
Meathead, what do you think CM Punk's impact on UFC is going to be?
No pun intended with the impact. I wonder if he's going to wrestle as CM Punk.
He owns a name. He is CM Punk. It did say on the tag when he appeared tonight, Phil CM Punk Brooks.
Yeah, Phil Brooks. You know, I expect him to really mix it in. You know, CM Punk is a guy that is an unconventional professional wrestler, but I see what he did in the ring in WWE actually transitioning well into UFC.
Well, folks, much more discussion on this and all the comments from Vince McMahon, from CM Punk, and a lot of other people in the business over the last week. Coming up next week on the Pro Wrestling Report Primetime when we return to My 24 Milwaukee. Huge news tonight after a huge event, Blizzard Brawl 10. So we thank all of the people who came down here tonight. A capacity crowd, as Tony Schiavone would say. But this time it meant sold-out crowd here at the Waukesha County Expo Center for the man they call Meathead and the lovely Linda Kay. This is Damian Nelson saying thank you for tuning in and joining us all night long here for these Blizzard Brawl updates. We'll see you next week for a brand new edition of the Pro Wrestling Report Primetime.